The kingdom of heaven is like a man on his way abroad who summoned his servants and entrusted his property to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, to a third 1, each in his proportion to his ability. Then he set out. You're welcome to the Saints and the Church as we reflect on the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time, Year A. The 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time offers us an opportunity to reflect on the transient nature of life and the importance of being vigilant and ready for the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ. The first reading from the book of Proverbs introduces us to the noble and virtuous woman who fears the Lord, the confidence of her husband, who keeps herself busy doing what is right. Her worth extends beyond her external appearance or accomplishments. Her character reflects wisdom, kindness, and industriousness. Her actions affirm her love for God and others, making her a role model for all. This passage calls us to examine our own lives and evaluate if our actions and intentions align with the principles of genuine virtue. The responsorial psalm expresses the blessings that come to those who fear the Lord and work in His ways. The psalm reflects the profound connection between living a righteous life and experiencing God's favor. It reminds us that choosing righteousness not only benefits us, but also has a ripple effect on future generations. In the second reading from St. Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, Paul speaks about the impending return of Jesus Christ. He urges the Thessalonians and us to live as children of the light and not of darkness. Paul reminds us that we as believers should be aware of the signs of Christ's coming and be ready at all times. The call to live in the light resonates with the need to constantly examine our attitudes, behaviors, and the choice we make, ensuring they align with the will of God. The gospel parable of the talent reminds us that God's gift of blessings is given to each and every one of us according to our own ability. The parable exhorts us to utilize our gifts, talents, and resources diligently. The 3 servants are entrusted with different amounts of money, symbolizing the diverse gifts God has given us. The 2 servants who invested and multiplied their talents were praised, while the servant who buried his talent out of fear was reprimanded. This parable challenges us to use our gifts not just for our singular benefit, but for the service of others and the growth of God's kingdom. For we shall all give an account of our stewardship here on earth to God at the end of our life. Will you be ready when the Lord shall come? Dear friends, in summary, the readings for the 33rd Sunday in Ordinary Time Year A provide profound guidance for our lives as disciples of Christ. They remind us of the importance of living virtuously, walking in the way of the Lord, and using our talents wisely for the benefit of others. We are urged to be vigilant and ready for the coming of the Lord, recognizing that our lives are temporary and that our choices matter in the grand scheme of eternity. May these readings inspire us to reflect and evaluate our own lives, seeking opportunities to grow in virtues, serve others, and embrace the light of Christ.